Imagine our planet 3.8 billion years ago. It was a world vastly different from the one we know. Volcanoes erupted, spewing molten lava and noxious gases. The atmosphere was thick with carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Meteors bombarded the planet, leaving massive craters, oceans churned with intense heat. This was early Earth, chaotic and unforgiving, yet amidst this turmoil, life began. The hostile conditions drove the emergence of life. Volcanic eruptions released water vapor, forming the atmosphere and oceans. Early oceans were hot and acidic. They contained the basic ingredients for life: carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, elements forged in stars. These elements assembled into complex molecules. Meteor bombardment played a vital role. Meteors delivered water and organic molecules. These molecules enriched the primordial soup. Chaos forged life's building blocks. The early oceans were far from lifeless. They teemed with a rich broth of organic molecules, a primordial soup brimming with potential. Scientists believe that in this chaotic environment, simple organic molecules like amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, spontaneously formed. Energy from lightning, volcanic activity, and sunlight drove this process. Imagine a vast, simmering ocean energized by lightning bolts. These bolts provided the spark needed to jumpstart the formation of organic molecules. Volcanoes released heat and chemicals, enriching the primordial soup. This dynamic environment provided the perfect conditions for life to arise. Deep beneath the turbulent waves of the primordial ocean, another crucial environment existed: hydrothermal vents. These underwater geysers, spewing hot, mineral-rich water from the Earth's interior, provided a stable and energy-rich environment that may have been crucial for the origin of life. Unlike the chaotic surface, these vents offered a haven, a place where life could gain a foothold. Picture a dark volcanic landscape on the ocean floor. Towering structures like chimneys rise from the seabed, spewing superheated water rich in dissolved minerals. These hydrothermal vents, teeming with chemical energy, create a sharp temperature gradient with the surrounding cold seawater. This gradient, scientists believe, could have provided the energy needed for the formation of the first cell membranes. The mineral-rich water flowing from the vents also provided a continuous supply of essential elements for life. Iron, sulfur, and other elements, crucial for building proteins and other essential molecules, were readily available in this unique environment. Sheltered from the harsh conditions of the early Earth's surface, life may have found its first foothold in these deep-sea oases, nurtured by the Earth's internal heat. From the depths of these hydrothermal vents, or perhaps in the sunlit shallows of the primordial ocean, emerged the first life forms, simple, single-celled organisms known as prokaryotes. These pioneers were vastly different from the complex life we see today. They lacked a nucleus, their genetic material floating freely within their cell membrane. Yet, these humble organisms possessed the remarkable ability to replicate themselves, passing on their genetic information to their offspring. Imagine a microscopic world, teeming with these tiny, single-celled organisms. These prokaryotes, though simple in structure, were remarkably adaptable. They thrived in the extreme conditions of the early Earth, obtaining energy from chemicals in their surroundings through a process known as chemosynthesis. They were the ultimate survivors, paving the way for all life that followed. The emergence of these first cells marked a profound turning point in Earth's history. Life had taken hold. No longer were the oceans filled solely with organic molecules. Now they contained self-replicating entities capable of evolving and diversifying. This marked the beginning of a journey billions of years in the making that would ultimately lead to the incredible diversity of life we see on Earth today. Before DNA became the blueprint of life, scientists believe another molecule played a crucial role: RNA. This versatile molecule, similar in structure to DNA, is thought to have dominated early life in what is known as the RNA world. RNA, unlike DNA, can act as both a carrier of genetic information and as a catalytic enzyme, potentially driving the earliest life processes. Imagine a primordial world where RNA molecules, not DNA, held the keys to life. These RNA molecules floating within primitive cells would have carried genetic information and also catalyzed the chemical reactions necessary for life. They were the multitaskers of early life, performing roles that are now carried out by both DNA and proteins. The transition from an RNA world to a DNA-based world is still a subject of ongoing research. Scientists speculate that DNA, with its more stable double-stranded structure, eventually outcompeted RNA as the primary carrier of genetic information. However, the legacy of the RNA world lives on in all living organisms today, with RNA playing vital roles in protein synthesis and other cellular processes. Section 6. From single cells to complex life. A billion-year journey. The journey from single-celled prokaryotes to the complex life we see today was long and arduous, spanning billions of years. One of the most significant events in this journey was the evolution of photosynthesis. This revolutionary process, first appearing in a group of bacteria called cyanobacteria, allowed organisms to harness sunlight to create energy, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. Imagine the early Earth cloaked in a hazy atmosphere devoid of oxygen. Then, with the advent of photosynthesis, these cyanobacteria began to release oxygen into the atmosphere. This event, known as the Great Oxidation Event, dramatically transformed the planet, paving the way for the evolution of oxygen-breathing life forms. The rise of oxygen in the atmosphere had profound consequences. It led to the formation of the ozone layer, which shielded the Earth's surface from harmful ultraviolet radiation, allowing life to colonize land. The increase in oxygen also enabled the evolution of more efficient energy-producing pathways, allowing organisms to grow larger and more complex. This set the stage for the diversification of life into the multitude of forms we see today. Section 7. The legacy of early life, our microbial ancestry. Though often overlooked, the legacy of early life is all around us. The prokaryotes that first emerged billions of years ago are the ancestors of all life on Earth, from the smallest bacteria to the largest whales. Their descendants inhabit every corner of our planet, playing vital roles in ecosystems worldwide. Think about the soil beneath our feet. It teems with billions of bacteria breaking down organic matter and releasing nutrients that plants need to grow. Or consider the ocean where phytoplankton, microscopic photosynthetic organisms, form the base of the marine food web, supporting a vast array of life. Even within our own bodies, trillions of bacteria reside in our gut, aiding in digestion and influencing our health. These microbes, descendants of the earliest life forms, are essential for the functioning of our planet and our own well-being. Their continued existence is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life that first emerged billions of years ago. Section 8. Understanding our origins. The search continues. The story of life's origins is still being written. Scientists continue to piece together the clues using sophisticated techniques to analyze ancient rocks, simulate early Earth conditions in laboratories, and study the biochemistry of modern organisms. Each new discovery brings us closer to understanding the remarkable journey that led from a lifeless planet to the vibrant biosphere we see today. The search for life's origins is a global endeavor, with researchers from all over the world collaborating to unravel this ultimate mystery. From analyzing meteorites for traces of organic molecules to studying the genetic makeup of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme environments, scientists are constantly pushing the boundaries of our knowledge. The quest to understand our origins is not merely an academic pursuit, it has profound implications for our understanding of life itself, our place in the cosmos, and the potential for life to exist elsewhere in the universe. By studying the conditions that gave rise to life on Earth, we gain insights into the fundamental requirements for life to exist, informing our search for extraterrestrial life. Section 9, A Fragile Planet. Lessons from life's beginnings. The early Earth, with its tumultuous environment, reminds us of the fragility of our planet. Today, our planet faces new challenges: climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss. By understanding the origins of life, we appreciate the interconnectedness of all living things. We have a responsibility to safeguard our planet for future generations. Let us carry the lessons learned from our planet's ancient past, striving to create a sustainable future for all life on Earth.